Welcome back to the El Yucateco channel. My name is Josh and I have an awesome recipe for you today. I'm combining 3 of my favorite chicken recipes and putting it all into one sandwich. Nashville hot chicken, pickle-brined chicken, and Korean fried chicken. I'm gonna be making sliders that are perfect for game day, perfect for lunch, perfect for whenever. This recipe is great. It is kicked up with some El Yucateco and it will blow your mind. It's the crispiest chicken you have ever had, I guarantee it. If this is your first time here, hit subscribe at the bottom, click the bell, get notified of when we drop these videos. If you've been here before, welcome back. You know what to expect, but for those of you who may be new, let's get started. I can't wait to show you how awesome this chicken recipe is. So I told you, I'm gonna be combining 3 of my favorite chicken recipes all into one sandwich. So pickle brine chicken, self-explanatory. We're taking pickle juice and we're gonna brine the chicken in it. Now, I have a lot of pickle juice just because I make this recipe all the time. You can just save 2 or 3 jars of pickles, keep it in the fridge when you're running out of pickles, keep the juice. That's how you can use the brine. But for me, I make this a lot. I went with the big boy. Nashville hot chicken is simply just a really spicy chicken that's flavored with a spicy oil. Basically, the oil that you're cooking the chicken in, you use that mixed with spices and put it on top of the chicken, makes it super hot. And the last one, Korean fried chicken, well, I'll show that to you in a second. So I'm gonna be using chicken thighs. I'm gonna be making these slider size. So what I wanna do is I wanna trim these up. And what you'll notice is there's a meaty part of the chicken thigh and then there's this little tiny piece over here that isn't necessarily so meaty. So all I'm going to do is just remove that smaller piece because I want this to be the star of the sandwich. So I'm gonna go through, this one was already done. I'm just gonna take the thin part off. You can save the scraps. It's great for stir fry if you wanna make fajitas. We have an excellent fajita bowl recipe here on the El Yucateco channel. Make it, it's great. Now that my chicken is all cut up into manageable pieces, I'm gonna go ahead, put it right into a bowl, and I'm gonna add the pickle juice on top. Simple brine recipe, right? All we have to do, cover it, put it in the fridge, 3 to 4 hours is all this needs, and then we're gonna move into the next step. Frying the chicken, and I'm gonna show you that Korean style fried chicken. That'll be the crispiest you've ever had. Like I said earlier, I guarantee it. My chicken is out of the brine and patted dry with paper towel. I'm gonna dredge it or coat it with a mixture of cornstarch, salt, and baking powder. Remember, this recipe with all of the quantities needed is in the description below. Into the fridge with these chicken thighs for about 1 to 2 hours. So the chicken is in the fridge resting with our dredge mixture. Now I need to make the batter. This is where the Korean style fried chicken comes into play. I'm gonna let you in on a secret when it comes to frying chicken. When you make your batter, that's just a little bit of water, 2 ounces of water, 2 ounces of vodka. The vodka is going to evaporate once it hits the heat of the oil, leaving nothing but a really crispy chicken. It is fantastic. I have cornstarch, a little bit of baking powder, and I do have a little bit of salt, just about 2 teaspoons. I'm gonna add that to my bowl. I'm also gonna come in, gonna use the El Yucateco Red. This stuff is going to kick it up. Just adding about a tablespoon in here. All that's left is to mix it up. Batter's made. I have my chicken that was resting in the fridge. That's all set. So what I'm going to do, drop it in the batter and then put it in the oil. This is just regular vegetable oil and it is about 350 degrees. I'm gonna fry it till it's golden brown. So here we go. Take the first one. Drain off all the excess batter. Then lightly put it in the oil. Depending on the size pot you're using, you should be able to fit 5 to 6 chicken thighs in the oil without an issue. After 4 to 5 minutes, the chicken will let you know when it's done. They will be a lovely golden brown. While the chicken is cooling on a rack for just a few minutes, make the slaw. Cabbage, red onion, El Yucateco chili jalapeno sauce, garlic, pickles, pickle juice, and mayo. Mix well and set aside. So now let's do the Nashville style chicken part of this. Very carefully, you want to take some of your cooking oil and put it into a small ramekin. What we're going to add to it, brown sugar, some cayenne pepper, paprika, and onion powder. I'm going to mix it all together, and this is going to be the baste that we put over the chicken before we hit it with the slaw. Brush a decent amount of the Nashville hot seasoned oil over each piece of chicken, top with slaw, and get ready for a tsunami of flavor. So there you have it. 3 different chicken styles put all into one amazing slider. The pickle brine is going to give it a flavor that your family and guests will be saying, "What the heck is that?" The Nashville hot treatment we put on top, that seasoned hot oil, is going to give it a nice spicy kick. And of course, the Korean fried style chicken batter that we did, kicked up with El Yucateco, is going to make the crispiest chicken sandwich you've ever had. Plus, that slaw on top hit with that green jalapeno. Oh my goodness. This is a sandwich you need to try immediately. It may be the best sandwich of all time, but I'll let you be the judge. Drop a comment below after you make it. Let me know what you think. I'm Josh with El Yucateco. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time right here on the El Yucateco channel.